Hey, before this video starts, I just wanted to say, please subscribe to me. I'm trying to hit 25k by my birthday, and right now it seems impossible, right? I'm only at I'm not even at 15k yet. My birthday is June, mid-June, right? And if I hit it, I will be very thankful. And nearer the time, I think I'll announce a giveaway on my birthday, you know, and hopefully if I hit the goal. And yeah, I just sub to me if you learned anything, if you enjoyed, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Laters. Hello, welcome, and today we're going to be doing an axe guide, right? So axe has recently been played a bunch in EU winters 1s and 2s, so I thought I'd make an axe guide because maybe a few more people are going to be picking it up, right? Axe is a weapon which isn't that difficult combo wise, you know, they're all pretty self-explanatory and all the moves are pretty self-explanatory, but it's quite difficult neutral game. You see, most your moves are relatively punishable when you throw them. You can't just punish them. Like, you can't just throw them randomly like other light weapons, so you have to be more careful. But yeah, let's get straight into it. We're going to cover most important to least important, or no, most important to like niche. Like the most important being side light nair. You need to be able to do side light nair, right? Like side light is a broken move. You're going to land it a lot. Nair is a true combo after at almost any percent. And you can read after it, like it's very needed, right? And also look at this damage. There's 30 damage. It's insane. Right, so make sure you guys know how to do side light nair. Works at almost every percent. True combo. Done. Now, if you land stack side light, you can do Sare true, and this is very important to kill. By stacked, I mean if you land out here, right, it's not true. Right, not true. Not true. 4 dodge. If you land it close, you can do it true, and it kills. Right. From small brawl mid stage at 140, they die, which is. That's crazy kill strength, right? That is really solid kill strength. And learning when you can do this, because if I land it far, I don't want to be going for Sare. I want to be going for like nair, dash jump recovery, or just nair recovery, because it won't be a true combo. See if I say that here, or dodge him, so they'll dodge it. And yeah, those two things are like the most important axe strings right there. And now we're going to cover some other things, like some things that again are really important. Grounded dare, right, to reverse D-light is true. Okay, this or to not reverse D-light is 1 frame, right? So if they land behind you, right, you can D-light. Down in front of you, you can try and D-light, but it's 2 dodge frames. I would go for it because a lot of people don't dodge it. But then there's things like axe. Yeah, there you go. You see, if you land the last frame of dare, right, the back of it, you can do side light nair true, and this is a very big damage combo, but you're going to not be landing this that much because it's very difficult. But if you want to see every niche combo on axe, check out my video every combo in Brawlhalla, right? There should be a link at the end of the video or just somewhere, right? And or just type it and I cover every single combo, and then there's a section for axe. But yeah, this is a true combo. I thought I would cover this because it looks really cool and it does a bunch of damage, right? But yeah, so side light nair, side light Sare, then D-light, grounded D-light into dare, right? Grounded dare into D-light. If they land behind you, right, is true. If they land in front of you, you can either do N-light for 1 dodge frame, right? Or you can do D-light for 2 dodge frames. But after a while, the N-light stops hitting, like at later percentages. Like the D-light will always pretty much land, almost true. No, maybe up to like 70, right? It will land true. It's very easy to do, but when you get to higher percentages, maybe like 90, it becomes slightly more difficult, right? See, they're slowly getting further and further away, but eventually you won't be able to reach them. But yeah, there you'll be landing grounded there a lot on axe, right? One of your best moves. Dare in general is a broken move. If you look at the hitboxing, you should spam this. And dare actually lands if you dash jump it on the ground, which is a very good mix-up approach option, because your best approach options are side light, dash and light, right? And they're your best ground approach options. So if you do this, you can approach from above, throw yourself up a bit, and it's really good. And if you reverse it, right, this is important because this doesn't hit, right? But this does hit, because if you look, the front hitbox gets thrown first, and then the back hitbox comes out. So you can hit people with reverse dare, and that's 15 damage. And that is like big numbers, right? So remember, silent net all the time. Very important combo. I'm gonna keep covering this because you need to drill it into your heads. And you like there and silent set. So that's kind of what you do. And killing on this weapon, right, is very interesting because Scythe is very good at killing, right? But if they know it's coming, it's quite easy to dodge, right? Scythe is like your kill confirm. You know, you'll kill mostly with Scythe. D-Light kills very late. N-Light does kill, but you mainly want to use it out here if you want it to kill, right? So I like true combos to Scythe, so obviously it kind of kills. Dare doesn't kill unless you're off stage. Ground Pound doesn't kill unless you're off stage, but it kills very well off stage. And if they jump above you, you can actually kill as well. So you can kill with all your big slow moves pretty much, right? I'm trying to... Yeah, see, they get launched. If they're above you, they get launched and they die as well. So what I want to talk about is SIGs, right? Use your SIGs to kill. Don't fish for them that hard, but use your SIGs to kill, and it will really help when you play Axe, right? And now we can talk about how you play Axe neutral, okay? So Axe neutral is you have to be very careful, and you may think you're being very parry, but you just can't throw that many attacks without getting punished. You have to be careful. Look for your N-Lights, right? Your N-Lights do a lot of damage, 19, and then you can dash side light after it if they're low percentages. Look for your N-Lights, look for your D-Lights anti-air. This is like a force field above you pretty much. Look at this. Right, look for your D-Lights, it's ground as well. And just keep them kind of at a range that they don't feel comfortable at. If they're a close range weapon, try and keep them away. If they're a long range weapon, try and get inside, because Axe has got a good amount of stacked options, right? A very good amount of stacked options. You know, I'm pretty sure you can even jump dare you can land jump dare if they're on the floor. So you have like 3 amazing stacked options, and you have good combos. Now we're going to go for some reads, right? If they spot dodge, this is just a good nuke. D-Light Nair, jump recovery, covers a bunch of dodges, right? And D-Light Nair recovery covers a bunch of down dodges. So, but if they're in the air, you can just recover, right? And it lasts so long that if they don't dodge, they get hit. And if they dodge, normally they also get hit, right? A really good read for if you simply want to get like a kill at late percents, right? Or get them off stage, you just do sidelight and jump recovery, and you can almost kill them. Ground pound, sorry. And now this is the other one. Sidelight and there, jump recovery, right? Catches like spot dodges and like up dodges, right? No, jump recovery. And kind of up and away dodges. It catches all the up options, right? Up right as well, probably. Almost. If I drift, it will catch. But you see how this catches all the away options, right?
Godlike.
And this catches all of the grounded options, not jumping before the recovery. So at later percents, you can do this kind of 50-50 trade-off where whether do you think they're gonna go flat, like so flat you have to jump for half of them and you don't for other, like do you think they're gonna go like away where you have to jump, or do you think they're gonna go down where you don't jump and they get hit? And then that's where kind of that's where your reads come from, and that makes Axe a really strong weapon because you can cover a lot of reads with it. But now we're going to cover some like big like Scythe brain sort of reads, because as a Scythe player I look for the big reads, and if they dodge down, this is my favorite one. Sidelight Nair, recovery, right? Does a bunch of damage. Or if you want it to be a bit harder to get out of, Sidelight Nair and then Sidelight Nair set, right? This does a bunch of damage, right? Obviously, as you can see there on the orange, but it only covers 2 dodges, right? Down, away, and down. Okay, you can catch down in as well, but you have to drift a bit of a different way. Look, I do down and to the left, and what you have to do yourself is you have to go into training mode and figure out what reads work for you, when to do what read, like what is perfect for you, because you might not want to go for Sidelight now again. You know, you could go for N-Light and then try and get them off stage with Stare, or you know, you could instead of juggling them, you could dare them afterwards, or you could Sidelight Nair into dare ground pound. Like there's many different things that you can do, and I'm just showing you what I personally do and what I would recommend. Like the double Sidelight Nair does a bunch of damage and is true, and then you can get a Stare after, right? So that's a really good read. And off end light, you have like a cool, it's kind of like spear end light, but at lower percentages, right? If you end light someone, if they don't jump, you side light them, right? And then you can end them. If they do jump, you de-light them, right? Yeah. Or if you have a good end sig, like someone like Volkov, you end sig them if they jump, right? And I'll show you that now. If I just set the bot reaction to jump, right? Bot reaction jump. If I side light, it won't hit, right? Oh no, that's dodge. If I side light them, it won't hit. Oh, that's an emo. Right, it doesn't hit unless you have like frame perfect timing, right, like that. But they can dodge it. But if I want to de-light them, it hits, right? Or if I want to end-sig them, it hits. So you have to off and light on depending on what character you are. You can get like big reads. So off and light, you can do side light now. It's low dodge frame as well. So they might, if they're not thinking of dodging it or jumping it, you can just get it every single time pretty much. They kind of have to be ready. And yeah, that is for axe, right? Now I'll show you your kind of approach tools. So I've showed you your kill options in a few combos, right? So end light is like really good range in front of you, and as you can see, I'm jumping off the ground. You see I'm off the ground right now? That means a bunch of grounder moves won't hit me when I throw the end light, which is really underrated. So this is like a good, like relatively fast move that you can just GC it and it just works sometimes, right? You just do it. You know, sometimes you just throw this move, it works. Now D-light hits grounded on some, like for like sometimes, right? But it, as you can see, it's huge, right? It's hard to get out of. It's like a massive force field, see? Like, look at this. Hits behind, like hits a bit behind as well. And that's what you can do. If they're in the air, your anti-air is D-light. And then if they're on the ground or landing, Starlight Nair, again, does 30 damage, a bunch of damage. Starlight Nair is good. Starlight takes ages to come out, but it has like an up hitbox above you. It kind of covers you, so it's quite easy to land. So Starlight Nair, always want to be your bread and butter. And yeah, so for aerial approach options, Dare, if you're above them, Dare is like amazing. I think one of Axe's best moves, right? You can kind of just Dare, and then Dare again, and then Dare again. Right, ground pound if you really need it if they're below you. Gonna be a bit risky, right? But then falling stare is like, look, you can cover such like a long amount of stretch with like a falling stare, and that's because its hitbox lasts a while and that hits above you as well. So you can, when you stare, you can, even if they try and maybe jump a bit, you can still catch them. And yeah, that's it for axe. Axe is pretty easy. And learning how to be the best axe player is all about learning when to do your strings, right? So if the bot keeps jumping, then obviously I'm not going to do dash sec, it won't hit, you know? It's all about knowing what to do, when to do it, when to like weapon throw, like when to, what moves for that. And you've got to be careful with playing out moves, okay? You don't want to get punished. If you keep getting punished for the same move, do not keep going. Anyway, that's it. Little axe guide. Axe is surprisingly easy, so you don't really need a long guide for it. Neutral game is the hardest, so remember, if they're above you, D-light. If they're next to you, side light or end light. Jump stairs, a really good option if they keep jumping. Falling stairs, good option if you'll need to kill. And remember, just keep your kill options in mind. Axe can kill very early with Sig and Sair, so try and land those Sairs, especially like out on the edge here. Like, you can kill people so early, so remember that. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm really trying to hit 25k by my birthday, which is June, and it would mean so much if I hit that. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Laters.